All right, ladies and gentlemen, the semifinals of Taiko World Cup 2026 continues with a winner bracket match, and that's going to be between Chile and Brazil. Number 2 and number 3 seeds looking to make a stand and secure a spot in the finals. I'm your commentator, Beat43210, and joining today is going to be none other than my good old friend, Yasuho. That's how I say it, Yasu. Yeah,
yes,
excellent.
Exactly.
How you doing?
I'm doing great at this wonderful morning. It's 2:30 a.m. for me, but it's the perfect time to watch a match. Chile versus Brazil today. I'm hyped, and so should you, because this match is going to be probably one of the best matches we'll see this weekend at least, if not the tournament actually. We have a tournament badge on the line here. Both teams fighting for that sweet spot in the finals. Yeah, and this is going to be nice.
Oh, 100%. And there's a lot to play for between these two South American teams, and they are going straight into it with a hidden one ban by Brazil. So slow hidden, getting the bans that some will say are deserved, but others will be surely disappointed. So hidden one got banned, and Nomon 6 Signal Burner, one of our originals for the tournament, has also been banned. So a lot of disappointment for those who were looking to make a good showing on those maps. And Terra Blazer, Hidden 2, being selected.
First great pick. Really tests your stamina at 260 ppm. Not really long map, but in the end it comes down to how you read those 260 bursts. And a great warm-up to start the match with, I think.
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't say it tests the stamina just because it is on the shorter side in terms of timing. But certainly there Chile deciding to open up this song with a fast banger with Terra Blazer.
Oh, banger indeed, yeah.
So, forced hidden for everybody. But everybody didn't miss at the start. That was the client trolling.
Yep.
Can't start a semi-finals World Cup match with a Bancho moment.
Absolutely not, no. But Hurricane being the only one who hit 100 on a finisher, I believe.
And that difference is the only thing separating Brazil and Chile at the start of this song. You've got Ulko and Chibamatsu representing Chile. On the Brazilian side, Miwu and Hurricane looking to score a first breakpoint. Quest so far that is incredibly difficult to pull off.
So far, 3 players still holding on to the double S. Crazy stuff, and Hurricane also building up some accuracy again.
100%. And there we go. 100 difference, maybe even 2, separating these two teams, and 3 double S's on the board halfway through the track. Chile looking to start out strong, and they're definitely bringing in their A game. It would give Bancho a run for its money with just how dominant a performance they're having at the moment.
It's going to be so close at the end, where it's really ramping up again for one last time now. We reach it.
But Chibamatsu picks up a huge drop.
That is a huge drop indeed.
0.5% of accuracy gone just like that. Brazil picks up a 20,000 lead right as we get to the final PI time. Ulko and Miwu still on double S, but you can't do any better than that. Hurricane also following off phenomenally with a 1-100 run. And that might just be the critical difference where Brazil will score that breakpoint, unless there's some last-second shockers.
Likely that those snaps are not being really difficult to read.
Yeah.
And this is going to be it.
And
first
Brazil,
snap, first breakpoint. And look at those scores. Look at those scores.
And Brazil comes out on top with 2 double S's on the board, and Hurricane getting a 1-100 full combo. And even Chibamatsu, credit where credit's due, only picked up 100. But just that one section when you dropped, and that was it. A very scary showing by both of these teams. And Brazil is absolutely cheering at that breakpoint.
Yep, and they don't spare any time and pick number 5 right off the bat.
Alright, they play 260 BPM hidden. Excellent. Now we're warmed up. We're going to play 240 streams.
we go down in BPM.
This is the first stamina pick.
This is definitely stamina at 4 minutes 20 seconds. Yeah, but as you just saw, it can be that quick. The point to go to the other team.
Wow. Chibamatsu will be tagging out, and Yuchi coming in for Chile. A fan favorite on the Chilean side of things. Not only in Taiko, but I think also in Mania as well.
Absolutely.
So yeah, this is going to be a long one. But Yuchi coming in fresh and ready to go. Everybody else thoroughly warmed up after playing Hidden 2. Will that make a difference? We'll see.
Sure hope so. Starting off the map with a quite long stream here. Maiwu being the only one who's tending to lose some accuracy on those long streams here, giving Chile a bit of a score advantage at the early map here. She also hitting 100.
Yeah, this map, incredibly dense. You're looking at least 3,000 notes to go through. Full combos may be difficult to get through, especially with the significant amount of mono notes that you're going to be seeing. A lot of cat-heavy, Don-heavy sections. Bongo fans rejoice. And they are tied up after 700 notes. Oh wait, but they're not tied up anymore. Hirake picking up a huge 1% drop. Is going to concede about 12,000 score to Chile. And the curse strikes again.
Keep mentioning that with stream maps, it's so easy to note lock and miss many notes in one quick succession, and it's building up and actually getting back within one stream is not easy. As you just saw, Hirake losing almost 1% of accuracy, and a lot of score goes to the Chilean side here.
Yeah, 100%. The recovery effort sometimes is more of a skill set than actually missing in the first place. And Hirake does have a long road of recovery ahead, especially trying to catch up to the next player up, which is actually Yuchi and Miwu, who are both at 99.87, a full 0.5% in front. But Ulko, 2 minutes into this, over 1,700 notes. 0 100s to call for it. And here we go. Major mono section coming up here.
Ulko is just looking to do it again. Another double S on a map like that would be crazy to me. But we just saw it on the map before, so nothing's impossible at this point.
Absolutely crazy performances by all these players. And the song continues to march ever so onwards. And Brazil's got to start getting a little bit scared a little bit, because your opponents are just not missing.
Oop, it's not happening.
And one of them's on a double S after so many notes. We may actually see a double breakpoint to start the match if this keeps up for the next minute that remains on the track.
She's hitting 100, but that's still almost tied up with Miwu here. A few more?
Muchi has picked up a drop. does recover a bit better than Hurricane has. Is sitting at 99.64. What this should mean, Chile will lose the majority of the remaining score advantage, but Chile should still be out in front, and Miwu also breaking combo as well, leaving Ulko the only player on the full combo, and with a double S to boot.
Ulko is just doing Ulko things at this point. What is happening in this lobby right now?
An absolutely phenomenal performance by Ulko, who is looking to finish this song with a million score and is going to get it.
Hello?
Absolute
Double S by
disrespect.
Ulko?
4-minute 20 stamina map, not a problem. Obliterates the entire lobby and scores a very crucial breakpoint from Brazil after losing on Hidden 2. Yep, 3,000.
Taking it back here. God. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well.
3,221 notes, no problem. Wow.
What a score.
What a score, and no time to reflect on it because Chile goes straight to free mod 1.
Yeah, they want that win. They want that badge. They want to be in the finals winners bracket next weekend. And that's the spirit. That's what you want to go for. Absolutely insane.
It is an insane evening that has descended upon Chile and Brazil, I'll tell you that much. Two incredibly close matches, the maps battles, back to back. And we have a 1-1 tie. So, moving along to the next pick in the pool. We do have quite a few player swaps from the Chile side. Chiba Matsu coming in, and so is Escasian. I might be butchering that, but
Young sounds about right.
it sounds right, and it sounds close enough.
Yep.
Alright, so in free mod 1 and all the other free mod picks, players have the freedom of choice to play no mod as is, hidden, hard rock only, or hidden and hard rock.
Well, and we see all players pick the hidden hard rock choice here.
Not a surprise, free mod 1 is arguably the most comfortable pick of the three, where if you wanted to take on hidden and hard rock, you'd do so.
Especially with players like these in this lobby right now. And to match every single player.
Yeah.
No scores being
Are we
lost
surprised?
Over mods. Nope. We are not surprised.
Are we really
No,
surprised?
absolutely
No.
not.
Well, let's see how these players go in the first of maybe 3 hidden hard rock battles.
Absolutely. So far, it looks still quite good. We see a few couple 100s from each side here. Now everybody has lost their double S. Going into that first KI section. Score lead is over at Brazil's side right now, but this can change very quickly, as you can see.
And they are actually tied.
Score is tied right now, yeah.
Yeah, Hirake and Chibamatsu are carrying each other, and Miwu, Escasian also mirroring each other in performance in the opening quarter of the map. So keeping the scores nice and tight for now. But Chibamatsu going to be the first player to pick up a miss, disturbing a balance of equality that we've been seeing to date in Brazil. Will be the ones rewarding from it, seeing that they are above Chile and out in front.
This also just means that we might see the breakpoint chain continue, as this is Chile's pick after all. Chile must have been the first one to miss here. So unless Brazil isn't missing as well and put something up here, they might take this point too.
Well, we'll see. Brazil does have the pressure of knowing that they are out in front. Can they execute in the moment and bring it home? Have a look. There's a bit of a change. Definitely a little bit faster to read in this section.
Got to lock in the last quarter of the map now.
Nothing's really changing here. Hirake still topping the charts at 99.67%. Looking to lead the Brazilians to yet another breakpoint. And keep in mind, this is...
There's not much map left now to do anything. So...
But an incredible performance by all of the players where one miss can mean everything. And Chile incurring yet another loss on their own pick, with Hirake scoring only 11 100s, topping the lobby, followed by Miwu and Escocian, who are about 10 100s back.
These picks, man. We see absolute stunning performances from all players. But nobody has gotten a point for their own pick yet.
They just can't get it right. They'll eventually get it right. They'll eventually, surely they will not be constantly denied by the opposing team. We will see an eventual lead in the match.
Brazil about to pick again.
Will Brazil go 4 breakpoints in a row?
They could. They have the potential to do that right here with their next pick.
So true. But I mean, where do you want to head as Brazil? I mean, you tried speedier maps that didn't work. Well, actually, I mean, Hidden 2 did. I think every map is... Oh, actually, no, never mind. They're just going to keep playing more speed maps. Ultimate End, one of the fastest songs in the pool. Clocking in at 300 beats per minute. Very explosive decision.
Yeah. That's good. Difficulty explode. Great background by Jarvis Gaming.
We love our memes in the World Cup scene, and we try to sneak in as many of them as possible. Just don't tell the organizers that. Ultimate End, however, the Ultimate End is not going to be the ultimate pick for Chile, but maybe it will be.
Yeah, seeing Oko come in again, definitely scary for Brazil, considering what scores he put out the recent 2 maps he played.
Alright. We're seeing a lot of familiar faces. Olko and Yuchi coming in again. Looking to similar setups that we saw in No Mod 5, which has some similarity in terms of map structure.
Yes, absolutely.
But Miwu and Hirake have been playing back-to-back so far. Will they get tired playing 300 beats per minute for 3.5 minutes?
Also definitely one of those stamina tests you want to look out for. Currently in Chilean side is holding on to the double S, both of the players. Hirake being the only one finding 1 or 2 100s at the beginning.
But the scores looking incredibly good across all players in the field. Only 1 or 2 100s separating the two at this moment.
The score flickers all the time now. And HeroK finds the first miss of the lobby and the first miss of the map here. On basically nothing. Clean miss.
Every map, every note looks dangerous when you're in the semifinals. So
Yeah,
you cannot.
The pressure is high.
Yeah, the pressure is high. The dangers are ever so present, and with your opponents who are playing at an incredibly top level, it can do wonders to the mind. And HeroK, unfortunately, suffering a miss, but Mucci breaks it back at the halfway point, keeping things a little bit steady. But the misses keep rolling from Mucci, and Brazil is going to be out in the lead. Ulko and Miwu both at the top of the lobby, nearly at the double S's. So they're kind of canceling each other out. The battle really is between HeroK and Mucci at the 99% mark.
And Scordy just keeps rising now for the side of Brazil here. Going for this PI.
It is incredibly close. With only a quarter of the map to go, there are still many shocks ahead.
Anything can still happen here.
That accuracy has been dwindling a little bit. It used to be at around 8,000 to 9,000. Now it's down to just only 3. Mew picking up a lot of 100s, giving Chile a bit of an advantage, but it is 171 points that separates the two teams in the final section here. Every 100 matters as Chile is looking to try and score a breakpoint, and they will, because HeroK picks up a major break at a critical moment. And 4 breakpoints in a row as Chile takes the second point. And a phenomenal performance by both of these teams. Ulka getting 2 100s only. Miwu getting 11. Both of them getting full combos. And
once again.
Wow. Just in the battle of the seconds, Chile emerges on top.
Once again, Ulko 2 100s in this 300 beats per minute. Extreme ultimate and banger map.
Definitely a banger match as well. And the race to 6 points continues. And the crowd goes wild at the shocking conclusion of the map.
They do. And now Chile has to pick again. This time for sure grabbing their own pick, right?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. We're currently the script writers are on fire this time. They are absolutely on fire because they are not only breaking records in terms of their phenomenal performances, but they are also breaking the pacing of the match to go with a timeout. And with that, of course, you cannot forget about the Osu banners. For the low price of $2.50, you can support your favorite country, not only in this match, but also in the entire tournament. You got a country banner you want to put on your profile? You can do it. You want to do it with your friend and put it on his profile? You can do it. You could probably even send some to Peppy if you really, really wanted to. I hope you can do it. Somebody will do it one day. It will be a bit of a meme. You got about a week or 2 left before the tournament gets to the grand final stage. So if you want to put it up there, now's the time to do so. And of course,
you can also put as many banners as you want, of course.
Yeah,
so
and of course,
get all the teams.
If you pick the winning team, you get to keep the banner for the whole year. So it is a good question. So, good plug. Had to do it.
Very good plug.
Somebody will do it for internet points. You'll be surprised.
They could be.
People have done much more for much less.
We should give people in chat more good ideas.
Yeah, 100%.
For example, also do pick'ems for the matches that are coming up tomorrow on Sunday, or today on Sunday, depends on what time zone you're in.
Ah, yes, of course. We also have the pick'ems competition as well, so if you want to join in on the fun and put down your predictions on who will win, feel free to do so. I didn't get the time to look at the pick'ems for this matchup.
You have time now during the time out. Let's see.
But I only got one monitor.
Oh, okay. So let me
I only got one
check.
monitor.
We have 17.9% for Brazil and 82.1% for Chile. So,
Whoops.
people have a favorite here.
Whoops.
But so far,
It is not looking like that, to say the least. Alright. After a bit of deliberation, and honestly a bit of rest for Brazil, who've been playing back-to-back to date, 3mod 3 is going to get selected, which, if you can believe it, is another stream map, but with mods.
with Hidden Hard Rock, yeah. That's the Hidden Hard Rock thing.
Of course, with Hidden Hard Rock. Oh, no, sorry, should I change this to Hidden Hard Rock 2? We'll
and
see,
Hidden
we'll
Hard Rock
see.
3 and Hidden Hard Rock 1? Yes. You should.
Yes, yes. Although there is a lot of pressure for these teams. Will they back down and drop to a single mod?
Pressure this high at this level of gameplay though? I wouldn't think so.
Yeah,
Not miss out on
with a bit
any
of recovery
score.
as well. I believe it.
We see Oko in the lobby again, so scary times for Brazil here.
Oh, okay, let's see. Here we go.
I believe I
Banter
saw one
being...
mod for Mochia.
Oh,
Yep.
yes! Mochia picking up only one mod. So Chile will have a mod advantage in this stream map. Who knows? It might be a blessing in disguise.
Going for a little bit safer side here. But also Mochia hitting 100 on the finisher at the very beginning. So that's some score missing now. On top of his just hard rock. Giving Chile some point advantage at the beginning here.
Yeah. But this is a long map with a lot of crazy velocity changes as well. So if Mochia can survive the faster sections and Chibamatsu and Oko pick up some shock misses, there's a lot we could see in this very, very scary matchup. And Oko being the first player to miss in the lobby, a player with a lot of dominance so far in the match, has been the first to be pulled under the rug.
Well, seems to be human after all. Finding a miss here.
But Oko, go. Bancho, hello. Okay, Bancho's still with us. Muchia did not miss.
No, that was Bancho miss, yeah.
Yep. Now keep in mind that Oko can afford quite a few misses. As long as Oko stays about 1.5% accuracy behind Mochia, Oko should have a higher score.
That hidden definitely works wonders here in terms of score.
So, yeah, 100%. Meanwhile, Chibamatsu and Hirake trying to contest the top score in the lobby. And Hirake leading the charge for the Brazilians. But Chibamatsu right behind, effectively canceling each other out in the grand scheme of things.
There's a few 100s from Mochia's side here. Dropping just below 99% accuracy here.
Yeah. Mochia scoring quite well on the full combo front, but is accurately behind everybody else, and it's giving Chile a bit of a buffer as that mod advantage comes into full swing. 30,000 score is a wrestle. Oh, Bancho. Bancho brief. Okay, Hirake did not miss. If anything, Hirake is actually getting stronger.
He is, yes. One last KI on this map. Brazil needs Chile to break here to score another breakpoint. But Oko and Chillmaster seem to be quite confident in their gameplay, and they are going to take their first actual point.
Yep. There was nothing that Brazil could do there. Chile just played absolutely phenomenally, only picking up one miss between the two of them as they got the full combo. Hirake pulling water from stone to try to close the mod handicap, but Brazil played it safe. They got 2 full combos. You can't ask for much more than that, really. Unfortunately, their opponents was just too strong, and Chile successfully defends their pick.
Absolutely. But it's now also Brazil's time to pick, so they can also just win their own point again and bring the score bring the score to 3-3. I mean, up again.
Yeah.
Anything really can happen in this match.
And we're going to see double time too.
I know that map, I think.
May have definitely heard the song before. It is somewhat popular.
Definitely.
Just a little bit.
And that's gonna be a fast one again. That's sitting at 278 ppm.
It is very fast, very dangerous. I guess, you know, Chile and Brazil just wanted to, you know, they wanted to get through the faster stuff first. Then they can, like, slow down and rest up a little bit on the mechanical side of things on some of the other maps later.
We see Skid coming in for this one.
Yeah, Hirake taking a break and Skid stepping up for the first time in the Brazilian roster. Well, let's see how Brazil will do with Chile finally successfully defending a pick. It does put a little bit of pressure on Brazil to do the same thing and make a correct call. Michi having a little bit of an accuracy problem that is turning into a massive combo problem. Who was the first player problem? Yeah. It is a bit of a shocking start for Chile.
The map does definitely hold some really interesting patterns, at least towards the end. The finishes are nothing you want to underestimate.
Oh yeah. And those finishes is something you gotta definitely hit in order to get the maximum amount of score. So if Chile can pull it back a little bit, it may play an important factor in the ending. But Oko, once again repeating his performance from No Mod 5, playing with a double S in mind. And there was a little bit of a break that happened a little bit earlier in the song. Brazil knows that Oko's performing at his best. And you can see that paying in dividends as the lead drops a little bit to only 20,000 score.
that accuracy drop from Michi at the very beginning of the map now really starts to count, as score is up for the side of Brazil, but we start to get into sections where it's really ramping up the density, especially with those streams or longer bursts in the last QI section here.
Yeah, hello finishes. Nice to see you. Will you make an impact? Chile definitely not liking it. Brazil not liking it either. But Brazil definitely not liking it a little bit more as the score lead dips below 20,000. Will the players hit the finishes or will they skip them? Meanwhile, picks up a huge miss. But they still stay out in front.
Oh.
No, they won't.
Oh my.
It was a perfect comeback.
Oh my god. 301 points.
And
301
Brazil
points.
fumbles the defense by the thinnest of margins. And a phenomenal turn of events for Chile. Olka getting 8 100s, Skid getting 16 100s. Both of them full comboing. But the scores are just all over the place. A near perfect harmony. One that Chile locks in and snatches from Brazil, giving them the first definitive lead in the match.
It's again a break point. That's not something Brazil wants here.
Absolutely not.
That puts so much extra pressure now on Brazil. It's time to pick for Chile now.
And keep in mind too that, you know, you just went through all the fast maps. Like you still got like double time 1. You can't rely on speed anymore. You're gonna start dipping into some of the other skill sets that these teams have just been intentionally avoiding. You know, Nomon 4 still in the pool. Hard Rock completely untouched in the midst of this battle. And Chile wants to try and narrow down a 5th point. They're going to go with Fremont 2.
Well, could be just in Hard Rock 2 again.
We'll see. Bit of a player swap for Brazil. Foxroo looking to represent. After watching so many top performances from Chile, we rise to the occasion.
Foxroo joining the lobby here. Placing Skid in that Fremont 2 pick. We see good luck, have fun in Jet. The map is about to begin.
Gotta love it.
And we see full mods from every single player. The Hidden Hard Rock battle is back on that Fremont 2.
You know, Hidden Hard Rock is calling. They want their mods back, and the mods have definitely arrived.
Good one.
On an elevator too. Coming with the full package. But who will be the recipients of the gift of that beautiful map point? We will see.
Early 100s from both teams. Foxroo struggling a little bit more than Oko.
Yeah.
Every player did hit some 100s.
This song definitely has a lot of slider velocity involved. Definitely will trip off a lot of players. But so far, only Foxroo has suffered, but Ulka has also missed. Reading is quite difficult on a chart like this. Everybody hitting the ninja finisher. Because why not?
Foxroo unfortunately struggles very much more than Oko does. Especially on that one miss now.
Well, we'll see. We are going to a slower hidden jam section. Chile did ban Hidden 1, so they will survive. And Hirake will pick up a multitude of misses. Chibamatsu trading it back. But the score deficit...
No more full combos.
Yeah, no more full combos. The score deficit growing very significantly in Chile's favor.
Also, of course, unfortunately, we're also missing just right before that slow part. But yeah, the map is really short. Just below 2 minutes. And this will give Chile their... Yeah, they're now 5th point.
Yeah, it is incredibly hard to get accuracy on that map. Everybody picking up misses. And it's now backed up Brazil to the corner. They are down 5-2. They have to score consistently from here on out in order to keep their winner bracket run alive. And if they can pull 3 in a row, they'll have to go to a tiebreaker as well, which is never pleasant. Sep 26 is a very, very dangerous tiebreaker to play on.
With everything on stake as well. One team is going to advance to the finals winners bracket, and one team is going to drop down to the losers bracket.
So, what does Brazil do here? Do they gamble on the gimmick? Because Chile and Brazil have been intentionally avoiding No Mod 4. Do they want to try a Hard Rock battle? Or will they go a little bit technical with No Mod 2? The choices are rather limited here. And very well deserved to take a timeout at the moment.
Still could even imagine a double time 1 here from Brazil, trying once again for the double time that was snatched away from them just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, definitely a tough situation. This is a very good time for a timeout. I'm gonna make a very bold prediction.
Yep.
I'm gonna make the prediction they're gonna go with double time 1.
Fair, very fair actually. But also maps like No Mod 1 would be fun to see at least. If it happens, of course, that's another story, but I'm just looking for what could be hype for this match.
Yeah, and there's a lot at stake too for both of these teams. You gotta keep in mind that the winner of this match will go on to the finals. Even if they lose from there on out, we'll be securing top 3. So
that's badge or no badge, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. This is the badge match, guys. You know, this is the podium. You're looking for that 3rd place. You want to hunt for it? Sure. This is the time to do it. I know Brazil has definitely podiumed before in recent years. They had a really good lineup a few years ago. But I don't. Yeah, 2021. Yeah, it was a really good year for them. Hoping to make a bit of a comeback. But Chile, I don't believe, has podiumed yet. I think it would be a first.
It's the first time. First time, yes.
So
we are going to see Hard Rock 2 as first time of the match. We see Hard Rock being picked. It's going to be Hard Rock 2. Not Sakura, met by Rofo.
Okay. Hard Rock 2 is placed. Not Sakura.
See Mochia and Maiwu against Nuchi and Churasu in this Hard Rock 2 pick. the faster Hard Rock map.
Yeah.
Sitting at 227 BPM. Again, really short map again, just under 2 minutes.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be seeing some shorter battles from here on out. Double Time 1, I don't think is that long. The Hard Rocks are not dramatic either, so we're going to definitely be seeing closer bouts at this point. It's a bit of an interesting choice for Brazil to go with Hard Rock 2, but maybe it is the one that they need.
Maybe that's
to keep their chances
pick.
alive. It could be. Maybe they have deep pockets, and this is the time they reveal it.
Better be, because this is the last chance to remain in that match. And to remain in winner's bracket. But map starts off really strong. First guy already.
Okay.
Julia's side is struggling with accuracy.
They start with 2 double S's. That is a phenomenal start. And Yuchi picking up a huge drop, losing about 1% of accuracy. And Brazil's just out in front, but Machia can't hold it, breaks back.
Accuracy-wise, it still looks better for the side of Brazil, with Maiwu still holding the double S. Not closing in to half of the map already completed.
Yeah, Maiwu's just playing absolutely out of his mind right now. Nearly up a full % compared to everybody else. Muchi, the only player even close to contesting, and he's already broken. And Muchi picks up another miss, giving Brazil a bit of fresh air. A sign of life.
There's not much map left now, so something has to happen right now for anything else to change.
Well, Miu does pick up the first 100, and this is a bit of a fast finish, and Muchi just can't keep up. And Brazil survives the pick.
They survive. One more pick for them. Great scores from all players, basically. Once again, Maiwu hitting those 3 100s only on a pick like this is...
Yeah, Chibamatsu getting a full combo, pretty good result. 18 100s, but Miu 3 100s, pulling off a fire performance, absolutely locking in and keeping Brazil in the running for now. But Chile is next to pick.
It's their pick again.
Brazil has to force a breakpoint here. So Chile, what do you think Brazil is not good at? They think Hard Rock won. Okay, that's...
The other Hard Rock picked
instantly.
The other
Hard Rock. Instant pick. They didn't even have to think about it. They just brushed off losing Hard Rock 2. We're going Hard Rock 1. We're running it back. It's like when you're playing a fighting game and you get destroyed and you're just like, nah, we're running it again. Rematch.
Yeah. You get punched in the face and you just say, oh, well, okay, let me punch you back. And they are looking to do that right here with Hard Rock 1.
Nah, losing on Hard Rock is a fluke. We're going to win on Hard Rock 1, and that's going to be it. That's going to be the end of the match. That's what Chile is proclaiming, and they're going to bring in Escocian to do it. It's all Hard Rock. It always has been.
Absolutely, I just read that too.
After both teams ignored Hard Rock 1 and 2 for the entirety of the match, in this late endgame, they are forced to rely on it. This Hard Rock is a little bit easier to read and a little bit more mechanically challenging.
A few of those snapping changes along the map. It's going to make things a little more interesting. But so far, Oko Scary Oko.
Yeah, Oko playing very strongly so far. But everybody else is too. The double S is pretty good, but it's not dramatic when you look at everyone else who's also keeping up quite well. And that's why Chile is only working with the thinnest of margins. 4,000 score. Gotta be careful with those fast finishes. If you're not ready for them, you can pick up some 100s like Miwu has. And we're going into the Kiai time. Chile edging out a small lead to try and secure a spot in the finals. And Eskasian and Oko looking incredibly strong here. The double S from Oko gone. Eskasian picking up some 100s, but keeping things okay. Watch out for the slowdown. Hirake picking up a few 100s, but keeps the combo alive.
Goes well. All players hit a few 100s there, but there's not much left left again. Monos, Hirake being the only one who hits a 100 there.
And Chile trying to keep it together to go into the finals, but they're losing a lot of 100s. Oko dropping to 99.3. And Brazil is now back in it. All of a sudden, it's now flickering back and forth. And it's going to come down to the final ending here. Can Brazil keep their chances alive in the winners bracket? No, they cannot. And Chile will secure the win, locking in a finals run in the winners bracket. Only what? 2 100s separating the two sides? An incredibly close call for Brazil.
Score screen you can see right here from all players on a map like this, in a match like this. This is going to seal the deal for Chile, but respect to all these players for putting up a match like this. Absolutely stunning. GG, well played to all players.
Well, yeah, that is just a very top performance for Chile, who securing what I think is their first ever badged performance, locking in a top 3. Is definitely a well-deserved victory, overcoming a very scary Brazil, who throughout the majority of the match have been on their A game, scoring quite well. The scoreline does a little bit of injustice to just how tight the results have been. So,
especially Chile, like double time 2, 301 points. That just underlines how strong both teams, those teams are. But in the end, it's Chile who is going to advance to the finals as the winners bracket team.
Yeah, Chile will be advancing to the finals. They will be facing off against Japan, the 12-time winners? I've lost track of how many. It's somewhere around there. I'm pretty sure it's 12. It's a lot. Probably around a dozen-time Taiko World Cup winners, Team Japan, looking to await their the right to challenge them in the winner bracket finals. So, Chile and Japan will be facing off next week. That's going to be an exciting matchup. As for Brazil, they will be floating down to the loser bracket, and they will have a plethora of opponents to face. Majority of whom are in the top seed, but still a bit of tussling to sort out. We do have quite a few more loser bracket matches up ahead. And there's actually one in just around 90 or so minutes from now. We have the United States and Taiwan, who will be facing off in their second round battle of the loser bracket at 3 UTC. And later tonight, the final matchup between Italy and China will take place.
Deciding United States versus Taiwan, and the winner of that match is going to face Brazil in the losers bracket next weekend. So definitely something to look out for.
Oh, that's
many more exciting matches to see in this finals weekend next weekend. But for now, as you already mentioned, in about 90 minutes we are going to start with USA versus Taiwan. You want to be here for that, as well as Italy versus China in about 9 hours. But
yeah.
But for now, we remain with a great match.
100%. And thank you, Yasuho, for coming down and casting with me in this matchup today.
Thank you too. That was
Thank
great.
you, everybody, for tuning in as well. If you have the time to tune into USA and Taiwan, feel free to do so. I think that's going to be it for now. We'll go on a bit of an intermission break, and we will see you soon as the semifinals of the Taiko World Cup 2026 slowly approaches its conclusion in the following hours. Take care.